All right, you guys, so we are doing the long-awaited Notion tour. Every time I show my Notion in my monthly reset, you guys want to see all the things that has to do with Notion, and today is the day. So make sure you guys get your snacks or whatever and get comfy because we're gonna jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so here is my Notion home screen. I think it's so pretty. I'm very minimal. You won't see a lot going on my home screen because I need it to be functional, and that's it. When I'm trying to do too much, it bogs down like my creativity and trying to get things done when I'm trying to make it aesthetically pleasing and do all the things, blah, blah, blah. So I made it super, super simple. So at the top, it's just plants. I love plants, very calming. I have a teacup as my home symbol because I love it. It shows right up here at the top, which is super, super cute. And then it just says home. And then I have a quote here. Success is a series of small wins. Love that because it takes little by little to be successful. So an overview of this top section, I have a notification center. So it tells me what today's date is, very nice and minimal. This overview right here tells me all the events that I have going on today, or the number of events I have going on today and how many events I have overdue. My business is my YouTube and Instagram at the moment. Hopefully in the future I can add my Amari Rose, but for now this only contains those items. So I have one post that's due today. I have no overdue posts. I have 6 pieces of content that I need to create for today, and I have 0 pieces of content overdue. So moving over here to the right side, I have my weekly to-do. It says get shit done. You'll see a new week button, and then this is what the week looks like. So it just tells you what the number of the week is and the week through dates, so July 1st through July 7th. And then I have a quote of the week. I didn't create one this week. And then I have a goal for each week. So this week was to get my Notion together so I could record it for you guys. So we did get that accomplished. And then I have a Monday through Friday with the weekend all cumbersome in one. So Monday and Tuesday I'm usually at work, so I don't really have a lot going on that day. Wednesday I had to pick up JALYNN, and I was filming my daily vlog footage, just what to film, and so on and so forth. So all of these open up because I like it to be very minimal. I only want to look at what I want to look at when I want to look at it. I went ahead and created the new week already down below, and I have inputted some items. So what I love about this, anything that's gray means there's nothing under it. If it turns a dark color, that means you have typed something under there. I usually delete the sections that I don't have anything on. So like on Tuesday, if I don't have anything to upload, I would just delete this section, and so on and so forth. So I have an archive section, so anything week that is past, I could archive it by moving it into the archive section here, and then it will be archived. But we're not gonna do that because we're not finished with the week. If I wanted to do a new week, I created a button where I can hit new week, and it will automatically have all of the things for the new week ready to go for me to populate. So that is what this top section is. And so it kind of opens and closes. Right below that, I have this week's content. So if everything that I need to edit this week and the day it is due to be posted, so I'll know how fast I need to get that edited. I have all the content I need to film this week. It's only gonna go away from this section if it's actually filmed. If it says filming or not started, it will stay here. And then I have content posts, so I have one thing to post today, which you guys saw over here where it says you have one post today. This is telling me here I can find out what that is that I need to post. So I have a Notion tour that I need to post today, which I'm recording for you right now. So that is this week's content, and I usually leave it on editing so I know what I need to do. Now, moving on to the right side over here, I have this in the section. So for my personal section, I have like my goals and all that kind of thing. My finance section has like my saving challenges, my low buy packages that I bought, and my budget tracker. I do not track my items inside of a Notion, just too much for me. So I do link it out to my YNAB is what I use to do my budget. I have a home section where my home dashboard, I have a business section, which is my YouTube and my jewelry business. have my hobbies, which is my bookshelf to travel. And this quick capture is something I'm trying to get done, but we'll talk about that another time, not today. And then I have currently reading. It lets me know what book I am currently reading if I need to know right away. I guess I should know what I'm reading, but I like to see it anyway. So I'm reading this book, which is our July book club book of the month. And then down below, I have my full synced content calendar. So the overview shows everything that is going to get posted this month on my long form content and my short form. So anything with a little camera icon here is long form content, and anything with a little cell phone is my short form content. So this is overview. If I only want to see my long form content, I'm going to hide this database. Then I can hit long form and it'll tell me everything that I'm posting. And then for short form, it'll hit everything I'm posting. If I ever want to move the date that I post something, I can just slide it and it will update it. So you saw how this 7/4/60 days went to 6/10. If I go back over here, now it's on 6/10. If I move it back to the 11th here, if I go back to the short form, now it's back on the 11th. So I love that. And then for my filming schedule, this is everything I need to film today. And then next week is telling me what I'm supposed to be filming and what days I'm supposed to film it on. So that is that. You got a little sneak peek of what I'm filming. So that is my home page in a nutshell. All right, moving on to the sidebar over here. We're gonna start with personal. So we're gonna click on my 2024 goals. And you guys should have seen this already. Given a minute, my computer is older, so my pictures will start to populate as needed. So I have my 2024 goals and my quote, or kind of what I want in 2024. I have my finances, personal, home, just things that I want to accomplish. I have checked off a couple of things which I am so grateful for. And then I have my quarterly goals here, which is my 12-week year. For quarter one, this was like all of my goals, and I checked everything off as I did or did not do that. So, you know, I didn't do very well being active in quarter one, but that is what that is. And then for my monthly goals are down here. These are all of my old monthly goals. So June, for instance, this is what you guys see on YouTube that I talk about every single time. So we're gonna go back to the home page and we're gonna go, so that's personal. And finances, you guys have seen my YNAB before. My 100 envelope challenge. This just tells me how many envelopes are unstuffed and how many I have stuffed and what month I stuffed it in. I'm a little behind on updating this. I have saved more than $577, but I haven't saved as much as I wanted to. So that's another story. Moving down to my low buy year wish list. I have researching things that I want, things that I am waiting on. The waiting status means I researched it. What that was. The waiting status is I have researched it and am waiting to buy it. The order is anything that I'm ordered and waiting for it to ship, anything that is shipped. And then all the items that I have received will get this check mark as they have been received and I have gotten it. And then going back to package tracking, this is the same thing as kind of my wish list. I kind of link everything to my wish list from my packing list. Like, so any collabs, if I'm waiting on it, stuff that's shipped. I did actually get this. I need to actually update that as received. And it'll go away to my received section. Let me know that I've gotten it. So that's package tracker. And then moving on to my home dashboard. If I had anything to do for the week for my house, I put it here. Like I said, this is kind of not even built out. I wanted like contact info for all of like my home people, like air conditioning, roof, I don't know, pest control, home history. It was like the last time I did things like change the filter, got my septic tank empty and all that kind of stuff. And then this will be quotes for projects that I want to get done. And then I needed to make me a project section, which clearly I already did one of my biggest projects of the year, but I might go back and fill all this in later. So that's that. And then we'll come back to content. So then I have my bookshelf here. So my bookshelf has my reading goals. So this is my 2024 reading goals, is to read 52 books this year. I'm already read 25, and it tells my progress. It shows me what I am currently reading. If I had any books on my wish list, they would go there. I'm always trying to get this to be like centered, and I never can get it to be centered. If I had a TBR books I wanted to read next, they would be listed here. These are the categories. I really don't like these categories. I need to update this, but haven't done it yet. Books read this month. So far I've read one book this month, and I need to get the cover on here. I wanted to show all the books I read in the cover of them. And then this is a list of all the books I read this year with all the ratings that I gave the books. Under that, I have my trip planner, and this is just all of the logistics. I did get this from somebody named Catherine Wong. I think it was free, I can't remember. But this is the quick planner. So these are my upcoming trips. We're going to the beach at the end of the month with Alicia and her family. And then we're going to Rome in September for the book club. And then this shows all of my past trips. We went to San Juan last year. I've been to Dubai. I went on my mini trip to the cabin. You guys love that video. And then this is when I took the kids to New York. I love about it, it tells you how many days and nights it is. And then it tells you how many days. We have 20 days until we leave for beach and 72 days before we leave for the Rome trip. So I like that. And then you have like new travel journals, so you can do memories and things like that. If I wanted to make a new trip, I can make one here. If I knew accommodations, like places you're staying, and new transportation. So let's look at a past trip, and it'll kind of give you like an idea of how I got everything out. So let's turn this into a full page. So you guys know we went to New York in March. It tells me if it's coming up, if it's happening now, or how long ago we traveled. So we went 103 days ago. Crazy. So I put past because it's already done. It told me how long I stayed. Here's like destination accommodations and things. So if I go back to March, so this is the current week that we went, and this tells us what we were doing on each of those days. So on the 27th, we went to the Empire State Building. The Statue of Liberty was on the 28th. And then I think we went to Coney Island on the Friday. So if I say I wanted to add a new itinerary item, I'll hit new itinerary. Name of the activity, Coney Island. Outdoor activity, we went on March the 29th. The destination was in New York, and then it was part of my trip. And now if I close this, now I have my itinerary. So these were sightseeing, and this was outdoor activity. So that is how you do that. And then it tells me the hotel I stayed in. If I go back to March the 30th, it tells me the flight to Atlanta. I love to say where I parked at, so that was good destination to put. If I go back to, it should go crisscross because it should go back and forth, but I didn't update it. And then my destinations is New York, and it shows you the timeline. So for destination for New York, I can click on New York, and it'll tell you every trip. So if I go to New York again, it'll be another trip here. It tells me all the itinerary. It tells me a list of things that I use for transportation, places I stayed. It gives me a map, and then I can put ideas of where I want to go and food I want to eat. So Coney Island, New York Library, Bryant Park, all those places, the zoo, places to eat. Look, unfortunately, this place was closed, so we weren't able to go. So that was sad, but that is how that looks once everything is filled out. So let's go back to our home page. and that is all under my hobbies. So I'm going to leave off with the content hub because I know that's what you guys want to see. So let's move on to that. All right, you guys, so let's move on to the content hub. I know that's what you guys want to see the most besides like what I'm doing with my goals, but let's move on to my content hub. I'm so proud of this, y'all. I've been working on it for a long time and I think it's really gonna be great for me. So I have my banner up here. You guys notice I changed my picture. I like this one. I might change it again because now I'm like how I look today with my little hair. But anyway, I digress. So this is my content hub. I just call it content hub. I don't name it. It was just Kiosha, but I was like, no, I do a lot more stuff than just Kiosha here. So this is just all things content. I have a little camera, the same color to go with the aesthetic. Y'all know I'm a neutral girl, so I love it. And so I just put a banner of myself here to help motivate me of my YouTube channel. And so this will be July goals. So for instance, for my analytics, it will be reach 3.9K subscribers. It's one of my things. And then for revenue, I could say I want to make $700 in ad revenue. It's kind of what I would do today. Top 3, get 2 collabs. Stuff like that. That's what I would put up there, and it would be for every single month. And then when a new month comes, the same thing will pop up again, and then it will show the collabs for that month and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really loving this ability to reproduce things without having to recreate it by hand every single time. So these button functions in Notion are everything. And then of course I will have an archive section for when everything is done. So it's my first month using it, so we don't have nothing yet. And so then any collabs that I have this month are here. So this is the Kiki Club one that's coming out soon, which is a paint by numbers. And then here is what the middle section looks like. So over here I have quick links. So say I wanted to create a new video, I would create this button and I would put new video. I would say what pillar. These are kind of the types of videos that I make. So let's say I was doing a fashion video and I wanted to see like, okay, I wanted to film it next week, let's say on Friday. And then the platform would be YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. That's all I have at the moment. And then any inspiration that I have, I can put down here, along with the video link to the inspiration or the video link to the thumbnail or aesthetic pictures, things like that. And I also have like the video that I post link will go here, and the thumbnail to the video I posted will go here. And I'll show you guys that a little bit later. And so that's how you would do that. And then I have my 2024 goals, which just tells me what I want to do. This is not put together as it should, so we're not going to talk about it. We're going to skip over that. But that's where they would go for the whole year. These are monthly goals right here. And then I have ChatGPT prompts. I haven't really used it that much. I want to get into it, but I haven't been able to. Then behind the scenes, I have my brand home, which I haven't had filled out. I got it from somebody, so it has a bunch of information that isn't mine, so I'm not going to post that. And then I have my stats, which shows like how many subscribers I started this month, how many views, how much money I got paid and stuff like that, so I'm not going to show that. And then here's my ideal posting schedule is what I need to put. So I'm doing really good with my long form, Sunday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. you guys know. And then short form, I'm trying to do Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 12, but I feel like I need to be a little bit more consistent than that. I probably need to post every day for a while, but that's what we're going to do for now, you know. We'll work our way up. And then this week's content is still the same as on the front page. So everything that I need to edit today, content that I need to film today, and content that needs to be posted today. So we're currently filming, so it is in progress. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And then down here are this month's videos that are already posted. So if something says uploaded, that means I am done with it. Everything is done and it will show here. So you guys, July 3rd. So it shows me this month's videos, just nothing else. So this month I've posted my daily vlog and my weekend vlog that you guys already see. But last month I posted 12 videos, and it shows me all 12 videos that I posted and the thumbnails I have put in there. So there's that. And then this is just a full content planner with just way more detailed information for me for the whole month. And then my notification center is what I use to create that notification center on my homepage. And then over here to the right, I have my links to my significant channel, my YouTube channel, to my Instagram, and to my TikTok. And then these are the tools I use: Canva, Epidemic Sound for my music, and I use LTK for like a little bit of commissions or whatever. So if I go back to progress, that video that we created today, where is it? New video, see how it's here? It's in the not started section because it's more of like an idea type thing. So I can show you guys, let's see. So this get ready working from home video has, this is the inspiration that I took it from. So I have the video of the inspiration. I have what section, when I want to film it, what's the status of it at the moment. And so that's kind of how I do my videos. So like I want to do a style uniform video. I have an inspiration from this young lady about summer style uniform. And so I'm really looking forward to recording this for you guys. And so I knew I wanted a style uniform, but I think I like it better that it's focused on summer, because you know in Alabama summers are hot, 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 hot. So that is my content hub, super straight to the point. Like I am not somebody who is trying to just have all the things, be doing too much. All right, you guys, so that is my content hub. For me, I found that simplicity is the key. I am really not trying to be overwhelmed with the amount of buttons, amount of information. You know, if you fill in too much information, you do too much, you're not going to use the system. I really want to be able to use this system to advance my content, to help me get more content out to you guys, and be intentional on the content that I put out, and hopefully that you guys enjoy. So yeah, so let's go back to my home page, which I super love, because my home page is literally a snapshot of my whole week, whole month, without having to go into different sections. Originally I had everything, you had to click on something, go to a different section to find all the information. I really enjoy seeing all the information on the one page. It makes me not go down a rabbit hole and get kind of all squirrely trying to find information that's and dig down and find it here, there, and everywhere. And so with this page, it really helps me not have to do all that. So I really enjoyed how I have set up my Notion to be as functional as possible. All right, you guys, so that is my Notion tour. That's what you guys have been waiting for. I hope it was everything you expected to be. I know it's super simple. Like I said previously, like if I have too many fields, too many sections, too many information to input, too much stuff to do, then I am not gonna do it. I'm gonna get overwhelmed and I'll be like, forget it. I'm just gonna try to remember it in my mind, but that's clearly not working for me. So I had to create a system that was simplified enough for me to take 5 minutes to fill it out, maybe 2 to 3 minutes really, if I'm not just doing the most, and jot everything down that I have on my mind, and then I can come back in later and fill in the details as I'm working on that video or doing the video, whichever comes first. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.